So a lot of the focus this morning was around serve receive and the first ball. Obviously very important that we have good serve receive and the opening ball with good quality. The most important part of the game really is the serve and the return, and if we can make this high quality, then this also leads into the further point a little bit better. I think this is a good area for us to be working on.
This morning we did a lot of drills around first balls and being able to attack strong to start the rally, and that's going to be really important for our matches, that we can get a steady base and a steady foundation so that we can fight for every match and try to impose ourselves on our opponents.
Serve and receive is very important because it's the start of the rally. If you can't start the rally well, you're never going to finish it well. You're going to have to pull off a miracle if your opponent's attacking you and you're back of the table.
Well, I sparred with Casper, trying to get serve and receive to be as best as possible. So we just basically focus on short serves and open ups, or short touches and flick outs. Just play free basically.
Yeah, so we're looking at quality. We're looking at can we keep the ball short if possible, and can we be creative? Can we do something a little bit different that might surprise the opponent, not just giving the same all the time? Can we change the angle? Can we change the spin to make it more difficult?
When I'm receiving in a match, I'm always trying to think about what ball I want to get back and how I can receive so that the opponent doesn't get what they're comfortable with. So I'm always thinking about variation, whether I go short, long, the angles. If I do this, what will I get back? And then trying to be ready for that fifth ball that comes back.
The receive that you play must be something that your opponent doesn't like. There's not a universal receive for a serve. You can say like short touch, but some people are really good at flicking and like not good at half longs. Depends on how they play, but normally they will be quite good at attacking. I just try to keep it short and let myself get in first.
Well, I'm thinking like what serve I do, like if I do backspin, what return am I going to get? Or like if I do topspin, I'm going to get a flick out so that I can be ready for it. Because this is probably one of the most important things when you're in a match. Matches are basically 3 points long, so it's just focus on serve and receive.
I think I always try to go for a lot of variation, and then I try to follow up after my serve. Like no matter what I want to receive, I want to be able to do it good. If I want to flick, I want to be able to flick with quality, not just pop it on the table.
I try to vary my serves, and I always think about like what the opponent's going to try to do to make my life difficult, but I always have to be ready for that, so I know if I do this, I get this. And then that way I can be clear in my head and I have a plan before every point, and I think that helps a lot so that you won't get surprised when they receive your serve.
So we're really trying to make them think before they've sort of got the ball in their hand, before the serve even starts. We want to have a plan. We want to have sort of structure the point a little bit in the mind before we get to the table. I think this is important so we can actually go into the point with a plan. It's, the plan might not always prevail to how we want it, but we want to have some sort of structure to how we want the point to try and unfold and try and implement that and enforce that on the opponent.